Why are you in the dark? You look so ominous.
Endo is real live in
I know this motherfucker Lex Luthor.
This man said trying not to be creepy while accomplishing exactly that.
Really.
I only turned my light on because I was reading my book.
Well, the only little light I have is behind me, and I'm not very good at lighting.
Be like that. You ain't a streamer.
He said he ain't a streamer.
I better no.
I appreciate you. Thank you for that, host.
Just I'm sitting in a recliner. I'm so far away from the camera. I'm not sure it matters.
There you go. Look at him.
You good, bro?
Woo!
All right. I don't know where Kyle is. You know what I'm saying? I saw him earlier today streaming. He was doing the movie stuff with Bella.
Oh, that's good.
Yup.
You know, shout out to Die Hard.
Shout out to Kyle, man.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the late night convo. You already know it's demon time. It's time to let go of your inhibitions. It's time to keep respect a little to the left. It's time to nut up or shut the fuck up. You already know what's going on, y'all. Let's get into our introductions in that particular order, starting with Hindle. What up, man? What's going on, bro?
I don't know. Just get on with it.
Okay, I like that. All right, and then we got Bad Bella. What's going on, Bella?
I am being lazy. No, I'm not being lazy. I've been actually fucking busy. I've been lazy online because, like, I've barely streamed. I didn't even stream today. Like, deadass, I had a plan. And then, like, I got into some games with other people. And I was just like, fuck it, man. If I go live now.
I know you say fuck it.
Look, y'all will see me tomorrow and Monday. So it's all good. It's whatever.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
been, losing on Valorant, apparently. Today I've been getting my ass kicked. We were joking around a lot, so I give them that. Yeah, getting my ass kicked. Valorant, all that.
Okay, all right. Bella. You already know, DM's closed, but mind is open, right? I see you. All right, next up, we got Rain. What's up, Rain? How are you doing?
Doing great. Bitch, been going to the gym, down 18 pounds. We are living our best life. Trying to stay the fuck away from this.
I see you trying to get that flexibility, trying to get flexible.
Flexibility was never the problem, baby.
Oh, shit.
That was never the problem. Bitch was doing splits at 220 pounds.
Shit.
Yeah, that was never the problem. But, you know, we feeling better in our heart. We feeling better with our legs when we walk. We feeling better with our chest when we smoke all day, every day.
Hell yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that. So, you know, I'm feeling good about my, you know, gym stuff and got a raise at work. And I'm going to be streaming more often, even though I've been slacking OD hard. But, you know, I gotta get back into it.
Okay. All right. I see you, Rain. I see you. All right. Next up, we got Struggle, aka Dipset Pink. What's up, Struggle, man? What's going on with you, dog?
What's good, man? I'm making my return to the internet. I ain't streamed for a while, since Tuesday. I'm coming back. And I mean, my dick is like way bigger now, so I feel way better, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let these bitches know, bro. I'm slinging around an 11-incher right now, so if you really want to come get destroyed, let your boy know. You know what I'm saying? This shit hot, ready, like fucking Little Caesars. So,
This shit is ridiculous.
Them DMs is open. You know what? You don't like 11-inch dicks?
My God.
What up, DK? I see you, bro.
People. I am trying to murder.
This motherfucker's
only violence. There is no fucking.
It's all violence tonight, so that's what you.
No pleasure in this dick. It's literally just violence, bro.
That's probably gonna give me the hardest orgasm I've ever had in my life.
Oh shit! See,
Rain about it. Everybody else that's talking about I'm gonna get destroyed. Well, fucking let me kill you then. Cause niggas need to die. Niggas got to die.
No, funny shit. If I died during sex, the last words I'd say would probably be thank. Because I wouldn't be able to get up to you.
Look at all the suicidal people out here would love to die on a 12-inch dick. Come on,
it's
man.
It's me.
I added an inch.
Minutes?
Nigga, this is a foot long now.
this is just the first can.
Hold up, Hendo. I'm about to open up the second one in a minute, buddy.
Oh shit!
Hey, yeah, we about to have a great show.
I see you. Oh fuck, man.
We're moving on to Def Can 2.
All right. Well, I like that. I like that energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't need soft energy. I need violence for tonight. All right.
I always have violence.
Let's see. I think Hunter is pause. I think he's full of pause. Hunter's in the middle right here. He's Malcolm in the middle. So keep that in mind.
You're frozen. In robots in disguise. Transformers. You can't.
Robots in disguise. Sorry.
Frozen.
Trigger.
This was you.
Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Something's up with this cable. I think it's shorting out because, like, it popped up and said, like, I got a new device. I'm like, I didn't unplug shit, so something might be shorting.
Oh, you gotta update some ish.
Oh, I'm triggered already.
Damn.
Okay, all right. What's going on?
I was supposed to watch that. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just chatting about my personal life. I was supposed to watch some laundry and I didn't watch it. Continue.
Hours of darkness.
Same. What's going on, y'all? I'm Dan the Man. I'm the host here, and I'm just ready to talk to shit. That's all. I'm just ready. It's that time. So I just want to get right into it. This first story right here. This is kind of a definitely battle of the sexes type shit. So men that make 80K a year should not marry women that make $35,000 a year. And that was the statement that, and I think this guy's name is like the best attorney or something like that. I can't remember what his YouTube page is, or something like that. The Great Attorney. That's what he calls himself. And this lady did an interview with him, and she basically asked him, why the fuck do you think that way? And then he explains it. So we'll listen to what he's got to say.
I already got a rebuttal.
I know Bella ready to go. So let me pull this up for chat. You guys can see it. I'm streaming it in the Discord as well. And hold on, let me turn my music down because I have that shit just a little bit. All right, and here we go.
Let's talk about the criteria you have when it comes to women. What do you want in terms of? Okay, so I was asking you if you like professional, working class. Are you a Captain Save 'em? I don't know how else to put it. Like, what do you like? Do you like to deal with professional women? Do you prefer blue collar women, or what is your preference?
I can't really hear it.
What's a blue collar woman?
I would say probably.
I've never heard.
Make sure you got the stream turned up.
I'm gonna ask you about blue.
Make sure you
got it. Sorry.
Yep, that's all right. Here we go.
Collar men. So I would characterize a blue collar man, probably 75,000 or less, or average Joe. So a blue collar woman probably would make. They say there's no pay this inequity or inequality. Excuse me. So I would say a woman probably making, I would say, 50,000 or less.
Yeah, here's the thing. All right, it's kind of different answers, but it's kind of the same answer. I will go out on a date, and I don't have any salary requirements. You know, you could be making 40,000, and I'll go on a date with you. You could be making 140,000, 240,000. I don't care. I don't really care. Yeah, maybe is that the answer to the question?
Okay, so you're saying you don't have any requirement. Do you have an educational requirement? Do they have to have a GED, or can they be without a GED, or do you prefer a woman that has a degree or no degree? Is there
here's the thing. Let me be very precise, because I know I don't want young men to misunderstand it. If you are making over six figures as a man, and you marry a woman who's making 40 grand, you are asking for trouble, right? You're in a hole. Now, you can get a ladder that will get you out of that hole. The problem is, most of you get down in that hole and you don't want to get your ladder. And the interesting thing is that you get down in the hole, You know you don't get the ladder. You know you need the ladder, but you don't get the ladder because you're scared to get the ladder.
Shit.
Because you don't want the woman to see you with the ladder.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
What is the ladder?
Hold
Okay.
on 1 second, because we're watching the video. We can't.
Sorry, go ahead.
You're
Sorry.
fine. The ladder is a prenup, right? The ladder is a prenup. If you are making,
The
you
ladder is a
know,
prenup.
let's say you're making 80,000 and you marry a woman making 30,000, you need a damn prenup. And so many men just jump into the hole and they're scared to ask the woman for the damn prenup. Because they think it's going to work out and they don't need it. But usually,
What's up,
I'm gonna be
Braze?
honest, they don't want to have a discussion. They don't want to have an argument. Kim is exactly right. Kim Riley is exactly right. So I can marry a woman who's making 40,000 and put myself deep in a hole, but I will have a ladder to get out. All right. See, this is what I hear from
We got back and forth. People are gonna have their opinions about this. Did you have a prenup when you married?
I didn't.
You wish you had?
No.
Okay.
She didn't screw me on the divorce, you know. Thank the Lord. But she didn't screw me.
Okay.
Can I?
So
Wow. Okay. So
this.
let's start with Rain first.
I'm sorry, I'm itching.
So this guy claims to be like the knowledgeable bearer of red pill, blue pill shit, right? What do you think, Rain? Let me know what you think of him saying that he wants.
You're Cam, Danny.
If I'm being totally honest, I agree with 90% of what he said. Because, I mean, I guess maybe just me looking at it from my perspective, I plan to be the person that makes more in the relationship. And you never know what somebody's after, regardless of how much love there is. You can be in love with somebody and still decide that the stability or whatever that you have with them is worth more than not being with them. Like, if you know you're not right to be with each other, you know what I mean? Then that's going to lead that person to go out, cheat, do all these things. A prenup, in my opinion, shouldn't be a negative thing that is across partners, because when you're entering this relationship, yes, we're agreeing to be partners, but you should understand that when that relationship ends, then it ends.
Well, it's being realistic about it, right? Like being realistic.
Yeah, like, I shouldn't have to continue to finance your lifestyle because we decided to be together when you knew what your intentions were. Now I'm getting fucked even more for you being a shitty person. In theory, of course it could go another way. But, like, the thing is, having that discernment, like, I would have the discernment, in my opinion, to decide, hey, this is my partner, we have a prenup, but I'm gonna still finance their life because, you know, shit didn't work out, it was my fault, whatever the case may happen, I'm gonna work on that. What I did not agree with that he said, it was something at the end there, I forget what it was, but I know that it tickled like a thing with me.
Wait, you want me to play that little end part again?
Do you mind? Yeah, like playing
I
to
got
the
you.
end again, just so I can finish and be quiet, because you know me, I'll talk forever.
I've got it up for chat here too, so here we go.
Kim Riley is exactly right. So I can marry a woman who's making 40.
I would go back a little bit more.
And put myself, no. You need the ladder, but you don't get the ladder because you're scared to get the ladder. Because you don't want the woman to see you with the ladder. What is the ladder? I hear some feedback.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Fine. The ladder is a prenup. All right? The ladder is a prenup. If you are making, you know, let's say you're making 80,000 and you marry a woman making 30,000, you need a damn prenup. And so many men just jump into the hole and they're scared to
that was what I disagree with. Because he said so many men jump in the hole, and yes, I'm sure there's many men that do jump in the hole, and his words are actually correct, but it still tingled me a weird way. Because it's a lot of niggas out here that just be out for bitches' money. Do you know how many niggas have scammed me?
I mean, that's true, though. I mean, that's true. There's a lot of scammers out here. It really
and
is.
They don't even be scamming on like a scammer level. They be like, yo, can I borrow this money? Yo, can I borrow this money? Yo, can I borrow this money? Yo, I need this money. Like, and then, like, you know, they sweet talk you. They coerce you into thinking that they're going to give it back. Like, I had a guy ask to borrow like $400 from me and tell me he was gonna pay me double what I loaned him. And he showed me like his bank account. He had like thousands of dollars in there, but like he just said he couldn't access it and all this shit. And then I gave him the money, and obviously he gave the money back, but he didn't double it. You know what I mean? It's like manipulation and shit like that. So like, that's where I was just like, there's a lot of niggas out here that are actually out here for bitches' money. So watch your mouth.
Oh,
thank you. Have a blessed day.
Yeah. Well, see, he wasn't gonna cover that though. That's the thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't gonna cover that. He was more. You know, he was more focused on male trying to get out of a situation.
Can I agree with her statement too? Just to add another voice into that.
Yes, and I also have a question for you too.
A lot of niggas after these bitches' money. It is, and just as much as people don't talk about men's mental health, they do not talk about niggas scamming women.
Man,
thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That shit needs to be talked about because this niggas scamming women out here. Daily,
I'm about to cry because I feel so hurt right now. Thank you.
Nigga, that shit is out here, bro. That shit is.
You said big dick stealing.
Out here, you heard?
They don't even have big dicks, bro. They don't even have big dicks.
Struggle. I got a question for you though, bro.
Oh, what's up? What's up?
So say you do get gigantic in Twitch, right? Like you start averaging. You know, let's just say you make
like $1,000.
Yeah, let's just say you make like $90K a year, right?
Yeah.
And you know, there's a shorty that you've been peeping. It's just nobody in particular, just somebody random.
Is she broke?
And she broke. Say she broke. Nope. You know she on Twitch. You know shit.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
What if she's a really good person though? She just ain't got it financially.
I would love to stay around a really good person.
Okay.
I respect that.
But you okay?
I would not dub her because she broke. I wouldn't actually cut myself off from her because she broke.
But you wouldn't date her.
As look, I ain't gonna lie to you. 90K on Twitch versus 90K on a real job is different. Because 90K on Twitch would come with popularity.
Right. That's what I'm. You know, they'd be different.
As a regular person, don't come with no popular status. You just work at a job that pay good.
That's true.
Clout is a fucking drug.
That's true though. That is true,
nigga. So that shit in my situation, 90K on Twitch is not hell.
It's not a good situation. So you can't
just like celebrity, just like actors date actors. You gotta date somebody like right there in your means.
Right? Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So like if I was 90K working at 95, I would probably date a motherfucker working at like a customer service job. Yeah. But clout is a drug. Anybody that if I'm making 90K, I at least gotta be averaging like 1,000, like 15. I mean 1.5 thousand, nigga.
Right.
You're making 90K on Twitch.
Fair enough.
That is a nigga. You gotta watch out for that. So somebody up and coming, ain't no way, ain't a chance.
Because you know, like Amaranth, she make about that much. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Look at her. Look at how much she fucking. Look at that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I would scam that bitch. I can't say I cannot. Like I know people, bro, and I know myself. I would scam that motherfucker. So I can't. I can't do that.
Respect. That's
wow. Bella, two questions for you.
Don't say don't get cocky. I'm not getting cocky, but 90K on Twitch is more than money.
Bella,
it's clout. It's all that.
I know it's all kind of fucking fame.
It's a lot of shit combined.
It is.
It is, and it'll be difficult to kind of keep that. You know what I'm saying? It will be difficult to kind of keep that in check, right? Like it would.
I would still do it because I'm a dumb bitch and I like pussy, but like.
Appreciate the way, Hunter. By the way. It's not a smart thing to do. It's literally not a smart thing to do.
You're right. You're fucking right.
You gotta treat yourself as a business too at that point, bro. You can't just, you know what I'm saying?
Even if you didn't LLC, you were LLC at that point.
Exactly. Really, for real.
So, Bella, two questions. One, was he correct in stating that might be kind of a liability? And two, if you had the means, say you were 90K, would you give a man a chance that was, he's a working individual, he just don't make what you make? So those are two questions. First one, then the second one.
Okay, so first of all, I don't agree with him 100%. So I am all for prenups. I believe if you getting into a marriage and you feel like you want to protect certain assets, fine, do a prenup. But I feel like his reasoning was, I'm not sure if I can trust her. That's what it sounds like to me. And if you're not sure you could trust somebody, then you shouldn't be marrying them. Keep dating them or whatever the fuck else. But if you're marrying somebody and then they fucking scam you, maybe you shouldn't have married a 20-year-old girl fresh out of college, blah, 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 blah. That's on you, buddy. You chose that life.
Right.
If y'all was compatible and you knew where she was on her shit and getting her shit together, none of that should matter. But at the same time, I honestly believe in prenups, which comes into question 2. I've been planning on being a big ass businesswoman since I was a kid. Like, this shit, y'all don't know about it. It's a show called Boys Over Flowers. There's a mom on there named Miss Domioji. I want to be that bitch. Like, I am obsessed with Miss Domioji. She owns hotels all over the world. She mean as fuck. Like, I love her. That's me in the future. So, I'm at the same time, I'm going to want to protect my assets. This has nothing to do with me, you know, feeling like I don't trust him. I want my shit. You have your shit. I'm not going to want to take your shit. You keep yours. I keep mine. Regardless of us being in a relationship or not. And if he has less, as long as he ain't fucking broke, then we're good. And then again, I wouldn't be dating somebody that's like super duper broke anyway, because that just means our paths aren't aligned.
Right.
Having a good vibe and all that is great, but if you're not doing something for yourself, then you just okay with the status quo, and that's just not me. So.
Damn. Okay. I see. You know, it's difficult to kind of weed through that, because when you're talking about finances, right, it's like, what have you gained to at a certain point? What did you come with, right? And I think that's where a lot of that kind of comes from. It's like, I'm bringing all of this, you're bringing this. We need to make sure that if we're together, that if something does happen, you have to kind of be realistic with yourself. You know, nothing is 100%. Yes, marriage, there's love there, but there could be something that happens in the middle of it that drives a wedge. And then if you guys do decide to sever that, then you need to make sure that the financial part of that is okay, because it can get messy, especially if you make way more than the other person, you know, because there's spousal support and all of that shit that comes into play with that.
There's one more thing I meant to add. I just remembered. A lot of times when you make the same amount or even more money than a guy, they feel emasculated. So that whole, she has to make this much is kind of redundant when most guys don't like that shit. I don't know. It's just been a thing. I mean, I know it's not universal, but a lot of guys just don't feel right when a woman is just like all about just her business, that she makes a lot of money or she makes just as much as he do. Some of them don't like that, and it's a large amount.
Well, that's true. I mean, that's true. I think what it is, and you know, and this is I'm just telling you from a men's mentality, right? You know, we have that mindset where we're like the breadwinners, right? Like we're the ones who basically control the situation. You know, whether it's a financially controlled situation, whether it's a physically controlled situation, you know, we feel like we're. And I think that's just male instinct, you know. And so when when we see that, we kind of think, okay, maybe that person might have a masculine instinct, which might clash with that type of male, you know. They may feel like, well, my shit's being impeded because she's a super boss and I'm supposedly a boss, so I can't really dictate anything that she does because she's doing her own shit anyway. So there's nothing I can really say outside of sex and fucking just talking to you with general conversation, you know.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, some dudes see that as a negative, you know. But
that's not toxic masculinity.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. And listen, and every guy, I don't care who you are, has a little bit of that. Now, there's certain degrees of it.
I do.
I mean, every dude does. When you feel like you're losing control of it, whether it's control of the household, control of the family, control of the, you know, when you feel like you don't have that. It's just the male, you know, it's just being a male, you have that personal intuition. You know how women have their own intuitions, the motherly intuition, all that stuff. You know, males, we have that intuition where we feel like we got to protect. We feel like we have to kind of be over everything because that's the only way we feel like we can protect it, you know. But some use it to toxic advantages. That's where you get the term toxic masculinity, because it's not just a protect thing, it's a control thing. and that's where it changes. So having a prenup, I don't think it's offensive. It's really not, especially if you're already doing your own thing. If you're offended by that, then that means you already have ulterior motives. You're hoping that something will shatter and I get some of this money.
You'll get something out of it.
Yeah, So there's a little play. So I ain't really mad at him. He caught a lot of flack though. He really did.
Yeah, take that sip off the tip, nigga. Take that sip off the tip, nigga. I added a sound alert.
This motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
You would be excited by people jiggling keys in front of you.
I know, he's like,
Please stop.
Bray said, I just want to be there for family. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's just what it is. But that's just male intuition. We all have our own built in. That's just natural. It's just what levels are they? And can you stand those levels,
I feel like the question really should be, will a woman date a man that has a lower income? Because at the end of the day, a lot of niggas call women gold diggers. But what a woman is actually seeking is a nigga that has drive, that has motive, that has independent fucking desire to do better for himself. Because I'm not trying to sit here and make a nigga do better for himself. I'm already doing better than you. What do I have to do?
But then you got to think about it like this, though, right? Like, if a dude is making like $50K a year, right? That doesn't mean he has drive. That's his job. You see what I'm saying? And like, no, but like if you're already doing it big, right? Like that type of guy would never approach someone that is on that upper echelon, and that's for that reason, is because he would feel like he would be getting taken care of. And, a men's mentality, we feel like we should be taken care of, not necessarily getting taken care of. That's most men. You have some men that are like the beta males who want to be taken care of, right? You have those males.
Yeah, but what about the alpha males that can accept both sides?
Well, that's not technically what an alpha male is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have alpha males that's the dominant. And see, but then you don't have what's called an alpha male. You just have alpha males, you have your betas, and then you just have...
I'm not A or B.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And then you have... I was going to say, and then you have man. Man is the natural drive, right? Man is the natural drive to succeed, and that's a natural drive to protect. So that's where that mentality comes from. So I agree with him. I think it's not an issue. And luckily his first wife, really, she probably just really loved his ass, so they really were cool, because she could have got him, but she didn't. So she was just like, whatever, we just splitting. I don't give a fuck if there's no prenup, we're just done. And maybe she didn't want to deal with him anymore. Maybe he was too fucking narcissistic, and she don't even want to be attached even by money. So, all right,
that's fair.
Yeah, that's that could be it too. So, all right, let's get to this. All right, so now the next one here, this one is just some nasty shit.
What? I'm not allowed to say anything?
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Hindle. Go ahead, man.
It's right over me like I'm some sort of shadow.
Rain.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Food.
Enjoy.
Damn, I want one. Okay, Hindle, go ahead, man. So what do you think, man? Like, would you date someone that's broke? And not necessarily, and when I say broke, let me clear that up. Not necessarily broke, but just like not high income, right? Because I don't know how much income you make, but somebody makes like $30K. She's not really, she's just living.
Best I can figure my income is somewhere around 48.
Okay, all right, that's good.
I guess I don't know.
Okay.
But from a accounting point of view, I can understand the prenup thing if you're making a certain amount and would like to keep it, both you and her, and that sort of thing. But from an emotional one, I'm just like, I don't really like prenups, because it's just, I'm naive, but like, I'll date if she likes me and I like her. I don't see any point for extra paper.
Because you feel like if you've already settled on this, right? Like your mind's made up, your heart's made up.
If I spent the time and effort to date, and it's been a little while, and I'm pretty sure I got a pretty good handle on their character, even though I'm nuts. I would still go for it. it might work out poorly, but it also might work out really well.
Right. That's true. You got to take the leap of faith on that. You got to take the leap of faith on that. That's why. But can't be offended though either.
I have one last question.
Yes.
Is he technically an OTEP, or is that not right?
Well, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I don't know him personally, but I disagree from what he just said. Like, I wouldn't consider him a hotep because of that.
Well,
I'm just trying to
yeah. Well, those dudes. I don't think he's actually
That's
that.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think he's but he's like ish. He's like he's on the cusp of that.
Carry on.
All right. So next one here. This one. Hold on. I lost my fucking.
I occasionally hear new words and go, "What's that?"
I don't know why it does this. See, I've been having problems with my my USB shit here.
It doesn't like you.
Hello.
I don't know why it's been doing that.
Doing what?
My I don't know. I think I got a short in my little USB board here, my little extension.
Aren't you the computer expert here?
It's like it's killing me right now. So I'm trying to. I can't even turn my cam. It keeps shorting out. So okay. It's like I lost my fucking mouse cursor for some reason. I don't understand what happened, but I can't click on anything right now. I'm so fucking shitty about that. It's like it shorted out my whole system, so now I'm like, but I'm still on. I'm still live. I'm still. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think this will do it. All right. Let me pull this up for chat. There we go.
What's happening? Ew!
He got a fucking roach trap.
No. I don't want to see that.
Wait, it's a cockroach in his what?
It's a cockroach in his watch, bro.
Okay.
Is that the new style?
I know that ain't the new fucking style.
That ain't hot.
That's disgusting.
No, that shit's fucking hideous, man. Hold on, I can't even.
I feel like a cockroach in your watch is kind of heat, though.
No, it's not, dude.
I mean, what? Why not?
Dude, that shit is not fucking heat, dog.
But it's a cockroach in your watch, though.
That shit's still not fucking heat, though.
That shit heat, though. That shit fire, low key. Who else got a cockroach in their Rolex?
Nasty.
Dude, that shit's nasty as fuck.
Don't nobody got a cockroach in their Rolex, though. He the first nigga to do that.
Dude, hell no.
I wouldn't want to be known as the roach watch guy.
The roach nigga's got a live cockroach in his rollie. Nigga, Meek Mill don't even got that. Meek Mill sick right now. He on his fucking Instagram sick. Nigga, I gotta be the first nigga with a cockroach in my rollie, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He love his rollie. He fuck around, put a squirrel in that bitch.
It's cockroach a time.
He fuck around, put a squirrel in his
rollie. Better than a damn roach.
Bro, roaches, nigga, y'all talk too low on roaches, man. Roaches is fucking beautiful. Them niggas just live. Wouldn't you want to be a roach?
Hell no, I don't want to be no fucking roach, man.
I would love to be a roach if I was reincarnated. Think of all the havoc you can wreak as a roach.
I'd rather just not come back. Go ahead.
I would be a big ass, like one of those hissing roaches. The one be like, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, hell no.
I would be a hissing roach. I would be right on the corner of your fucking room. And as soon as I see you hit me with a mop, I'll fly to your forehead and fucking hiss on your forehead, nigga.
Dude, hell no.
I would be the biggest dumbass roach ever, bro.
Dude, hell fucking no.
I'll be sick. And you want me to kill me? I'll lay eggs on your pillow.
No, man. Hell no, man.
Yeah,
I am motherfucking eating. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Right
there. No. I am not.
Nigga. Let me stop. Go ahead.
Dude, hell no, man. Look, Bella about the motherfucking Chuck.
Let me stop. I quit. I'm not talking about roaches no more.
Nasty.
Alright, here's one right here. This one says this lady's for the streets. I didn't watch
Ladies
this one
from
yet.
the streets. Hold on.
So
All right, let's
go.
go.
This motherfucker in the flag. Here we go. I can't make it big screen because I don't have a mouse cursor. So
Where you going? What's going on? Huh?
Sorry, I forgot to tell you that my friend invited me out.
You forgot to tell me, huh? And I'm asleep. How you forget to tell me, huh?
Because you were sleeping, I didn't want to wake you up.
You didn't want to wake me up, huh? But I flew you out with me. Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
Don't feel like that. I was just gonna go see my friend.
That don't make no sense. It's 12:30 in the middle of the night.
Girl, I haven't seen in like years.
But why didn't you tell me this earlier while we were out eating at a 5-star restaurant?
She just came up with.
All right, niggas need to stop, bro. Bottom line, let me speak for the niggas real quick.
Finish the video.
Okay, go ahead. Finish the little 9 seconds, and I want to talk for the niggas real quick. This nigga computer garbage. All right, the shit over. Let me talk about this nigga real quick. I mean, niggas in general. Stop flying bitches out. Stop flying these fucking promiscuous Instagram bitches out. If you do, you gotta be prepared to take the L's. You flew her out to Cali. You think she ain't got no niggas in Cali? Come on now, nigga. Every nigga's in Cali. Come on, bruh.
Oh, sure, I go and use the bathroom.
Like, why the fuck would you pay for her whole fucking ticket? She's staying in your spot. I'm assuming since you flew her out. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming you taking care of everything. You took that fucking L. Stop taking L's with your money. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas, man? You did this, bro. You ain't even had to make this video. To be honest, you ain't even had to make this video, nigga. You could have took this L in private and took your ass right back to sleep. And for real, you was probably fucking her anyway. So it don't. Why the fuck does it matter if she fucking other niggas? He was smashing. What the fuck does it matter if she smashing other niggas? Why she there too?
Thank you.
Like, what the fuck? You thought she was? Nigga, like I feel like he thought she was for sale.
And that's my whole thing because this is where I'm at. You flew me out, right? I still gave you pussy, and now you're mad because I want to do something with my time. You flew me out. That doesn't mean that you paid for all of the time that I'm gonna spend here. You have no authority over what I decide to do with my body. And at the end of the day, if you flew me out, let's say, you flew me out. You didn't really know me that well, obviously, because you trying to see my phone all of a sudden, all this weird shit. What if I didn't fuck with you? I fucked you anyway, and I want to leave. Like you,
right? Like nigga, weird as hell. That nigga weird as hell. Like, you own that bitch and shit. Niggas tripping.
Yeah, he's like, I basically like when I got from that, I was like, you're not leaving. Like, nah,
I flew you out. Nigga, that don't mean shit. You
I got that itinerary.
Your dumb ass decided to fly that motherfucker out, man. He dumb as hell. He dumb as hell, bro.
Don't fly me out, because I'm fucking everybody.
Because it ain't no way in the world I'm flying somebody out that I know is about to fuck everybody, bro. He knew. As soon as she got the ticket, she probably posted on her Instagram story, I'm gonna be in Cali in fucking 4 hours.
And all her niggas hit her up.
Like, come on, man.
All her Cali niggas.
That was okay. All right, listen. That was clear. That was clearly a lie. But it ain't no. I don't even care that was a lie. He's still stupid, nigga. He's still. I don't give a fuck that she lied just then. He's still fucking dumb. There's no way you got up in the middle of the night to fucking record her leaving. That's not your bitch. That's not your girl. Y'all not in a relationship.
Really got me. He really said. She said you're not my man. Like at the end of the day, if I really decide I'm gonna fuck somebody else on your ticket, that's your responsibility for deciding to put me on your ticket, because I am not in any way entitled to spend every moment of time with you because you bought that ticket. That's not happening. That's not it. And at the end of the day, whatever I decide to do with my free time is my fucking business, because you're not my man. It's not like my man flew me out. Where am I going if my man flew me out? You feel me? Fuck am I going? I'm not going nowhere. Like, yeah, absolutely. Your nigga, bro. The nigga that flew you out, like, that's your man, you know? That's what you came there for. Like, and at that point, your man should know everybody that you're dealing with that's out there too, because he's flying you out, and that's your man. So, but you're not my man. Like, honestly, she for the streets, and okay, like, that's where I'm at with that, because, like, I'm for the streets. OD, I'll be in the streets. I love the streets love me. We really good at that. That's where I'm at. I don't want to be in the streets, but guess what? A bitch belong in the streets. I'm just for the streets. I don't cheat on nobody or nothing like that. I don't believe in that shit. But I like to fuck, and I will fuck, and I will do whatever the fuck I want while I'm single. So if you decide to fly me out while I'm single, the repercussions of your actions is that other dicks are going to be inside me. I don't know what to tell you. Just, you know, that's it for me.
Of course she was wrong. But at the same time, so was he. They both was stupid. They both was dumb as fuck. Like, come on now. You knew what this was. It is what it is. Like, I
don't think she's wrong. I don't. Because at the end of the day, that means that was an agreement of sale. If she's wrong, then that was an agreement of sale, and that means that they had agreed that if he flew her out, that she was going to be there for the entire time. She was only going to be there for him, and she was not going to be able to spend no time with nobody else. I don't think she's wrong. I think that I think what she did was foul, but I don't think she's wrong. And first of all, he clearly got pussy. Like, he wasn't dressed up like that all day. Like, blah, blah, like, okay. First of all, honestly, for me, I go out looking better when I go out with my bitches than I do when I'm going out for a nigga. I'll tell you that right now, because my bitches is bitches to show up. Okay? I'm not sitting here trying to look like a corny bitch next to my bitches, okay? So I definitely go out harder. And I'm not saying she was going out to meet her friend like 12:30 at night. Like, probably not. Let's be real. But like, I still don't think she's wrong for fucking deciding what she wants for her body. What if she met that nigga and they was doing whatever they was doing, and she was like, I'm not fucking with this nigga no more. I don't want to fuck with him. And she found one of her other niggas. Okay, like, you mad because your dick was whack? At that point, that's what I'm getting. You're mad because you know that she's saying your dick is whack because she gotta go get some other dick. Yeah.
Dang.
Sure can.
Woo! Yeah.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Before we start the next topic, I just got back. What did we talk about? What did we say on that nigga? Oh, honestly, don't think it was an L on the lady's part.
Exactly. I think she was in the right, because at the end of the day, she is entitled to whatever she wants for her body, and also they were not together, and most importantly, we don't know how she felt after the interaction. That nigga could have had some weak ass dick, and she didn't want to blow his spot up on the fucking cam because he wanted to record everything, and she went to go get some dick that was valid.
Nah, that ass, because if I get flown out and I got people in that area and that interaction wasn't right, nigga best believe I'm going out with other motherfuckers.
Exactly.
I'm about to call that Uber,
I'm not
nigga.
going all the way out here to not experience some good dick.
I'm about to call that Uber, yo.
So I don't think she was wrong at all, to be honest. Like, I don't care. But okay.
Alright. Shit. Y'all ready? Yeah. Hey, wait. Y'all want to step out or y'all want to stay? Nah, they stay here. Take it off. Thank you. Bitch! Thank you. You like what you see? Dude, that's yours, fam. I see your hand. I see your hand quick. Move a little closer. Ooh, move a little closer.
Deuce.
Don't be shy. I see your edges there. Okay. So shit, hey, what you rate her 1 through 10, Z? She not ugly, she cute. What you rate her 1 through 10? 10. 10? Thank you. What you rate her? 18. Tough, you got that. Yeah. So keep it a buck though. Keep it a buck. Y'all think y'all gonna do something else outside of this? I don't know. It's up to you though. It's up to you. What's up? Bless you. Hey. So like, we got a couple more questions though. Okay, what's the question? So, since you done seen how she looked a little rude, you feel me? What was your first impression like when you see her? She cute though, like, you feel me? She look like she gotta keep up with herself and shit. She gotta keep up with herself? Mm-hmm. What you like about her most? Her eyes? Ariel, what about you? I like his girls. Tight shit. Yeah, little road. Rude. Hey there. Hey. So, next question I got. What question is next question we got is hey, Bruce, you can handle all that? You can handle all that? What you? Oh, you would think I'm you think I can handle that, fam? She fam. Tell her to find out, fam. Ooh. You said, ooh, shit, ooh. Huh? 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 You don't know what you're getting yourself into. Ooh, why? We can't really hear you. I said you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Hello, you heard that? Hello. Next door. Fuck that. You don't know what you're getting yourself into, Z. So you telling me your coochie wet or something? Huh? Okay. So she got that super soaker, Z. Yo. So like, what's up? So like, what's up? Yo!
What happens?
Well, what happens after that?
Yeah, what is the rest of the video?
Oh, no. Come here, bro.
Hey, Z, what happens? What happens, Z? What happens, Z?
I don't know. I don't like this video.
What happens, Z?
I just think it's like really ignorant.
Yeah, it's dangerous. And a lot of dudes are not when they feel like their masculinity is being threatened. They shouldn't joke like that. None of that was okay.
Yeah, that was not okay with me at all. Like, that wasn't funny. That wasn't cool. That was not acceptable. Like, that was complete and total behavior that was just so ignorant. Like, it just did not. And literally, and like, it seemed like she was in on it, which like is safer, but like she shouldn't have done that herself, because she's even, you know, going against the case of trans people, where it's like, oh, we trick people into thinking we're one gender. Like, you did that like intentionally with the way that you changed your voice and manipulated it. Like, it just was really, it was really honestly an uncomfortable thing to watch, and like, I do not understand why people would behave like that. But it's,
I mean, it also feels like it's, yeah, it just feels reckless as a whole. It's just like it could have ended poorly, like really bad. And it just seems like it's, from any trans people that I've met, it's like they're very upfront about it. They don't hide shit.
Right.
And there's some I can't tell. It just seems. It just seems. I don't. It just seems wrong. That's the only word I can think of.
absolutely.
I ain't gonna lie. This was completely 360. This was 360 stupid. Like, this was 360 stupid. No, like transgenders can act like they can do shit like that with people that's like PC, not like. I mean, niggas, hood niggas just don't act like PC niggas. Like, they not internet niggas. They not the type of people that's gonna get on TikTok and get flamed, nigga. They gonna kill you. Right. He could have easily killed her for that. Easily, like completely easily killed her for that. They not the niggas that's abiding by fucking standards of society, bro. They are hood niggas. That is a hood niggas with hood niggas in the car. He could have clapped her ass. And she's stupid for being in a car in that situation.
Yep.
Like, why the fuck would you get in that car? Why the fuck would you get in that car with these niggas? Why the fuck would you do that? She was over there laughing and giggling and shit like shit was fun. That nigga could have literally killed you that day, bro. Period. These niggas don't follow societal standards. The fuck? They different, nigga. They all about toxic masculinity. You went to the source of the fucking demons and nigga just walked in there. Like, what the fuck? She goofy as hell. I mean, honestly, he handled it better than most people.
Yeah, but
if I'm being honestly,
just like you just said, it's viral, and like she's still in danger now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely still in danger.
Like, that's the whole fucked up part. Like, it's just like, for me, like I don't know. I have a lot of transgender friends. I'm sure we all do, but it's just like, I have a friend that, you know, a lot of my transgender friends like really abide by societal norms and expectations in terms of gender norms and things like that. And because of that, they don't have like that medium where they're like able to discern what is and is not appropriate according to society, because they're following what society said is appropriate, but not what society said is appropriate for transgender people, because society does not consider them on the same level as other people. They just don't.
The whole new ground.
Of course, absolutely. Nobody. And it's just like, yeah, there's no need to dwell on that fact. Like, I don't like that there was a whole video made circulating the fact that that person was transgender. Like, and it was a joke, a mockery for somebody who is like actually attracted to this person. Like, you know, not every single person in the world. There's a lot more pansexual people than people even know, and bisexual people, and people that don't care about the gender of the that don't care about the genitalia of the person that they're dating. And so it's just like it just, I feel like it did damage to the transgender community even to make that video willingly as a willing participant, someone who's transgender, and it's just devastating to see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Shut up.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn it.
I'ma suck
Who
your
knows?
dick, my nigga. I'ma spit on your shit. I'ma gag. I'ma suck your dick, my nigga. I got you.
Oh,
I got you, my nigga. You're not the only one with that, my nigga. I'ma suck your dick, my nigga. Cause the truth hurt your feelings, my nigga. It wasn't no shot, but it was the truth. Come on, my nigga. But say that.
alright, Chris.
I don't understand.
What was the context?
Yeah,
Did I
I don't
miss the
understand.
context?
Well, that was big.
Just so aggressive for no damn reason.
And the other nigga was mad cool about it.
Yeah, he was just so chill.
Looked more like he was stunned, but okay.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay.
Nah, he wasn't stunned.
All right. Yeah. So
Okay.
I didn't understand that conversation. Like I was just like, I don't know what set that off. Like where? How do you go from trying to prove a point to saying you about to suck this motherfucker's dick and shit? Like I
Well,
don't
obviously he's using that to prove his point, but we don't know what his point was.
I know. It's like what the fuck was
Like,
it?
I'm getting my point across. What was it?
He said everybody said that was like straight out of jail. Yeah. I don't know. I don't
Not
know.
enough information.
All right, now here's one. Ungrateful girlfriend. This one, some guy brought in a bunch of gifts for his girl, and this is probably one of the most ungrateful ladies I've ever seen in my life. So here we go.
Goofy as hell!
Wait, hold on.
He bought his girlfriend gifts, and this how she reacted.
What the fuck? I didn't ask for these. What the fuck is this shit?
I could have kept my motherfucking money.
I said booty shorts. These is not no fucking booty shorts. I don't want none of this shit.
Is that a baby?
That's a baby crying.
None of this shit. I ain't asked for none of this shit. The fuck? Goofy as hell. This is what the fuck I asked for. Damn. One simple thing I said. All I wanted was a fucking Pandora fucking chain, the earrings, and a fucking ring. That's all I wanted. You come bringing all this unnecessary goof.
First of all, Pandora stuff is very. I'm just saying, if she wanted that bad, she could buy it herself. Second of all, what the fuck was that? Is she a child? Why was she acting that way?
Wasn't that crazy? Like, who the fuck acts like that getting gifts, right?
Was that basically an adult temper tantrum?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't understand how somebody can act like that. I think you're muted, Rain.
Appreciate you.
That's all right.
I think her behavior was definitely gross.
It wasn't. It was gross.
It was gross, but I'm not gonna lie. I hate getting shit I didn't ask for. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I am very, 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 very strongly vocal about shit that I want. So, like, my friends have all been asking me, oh, what do you want for Christmas? Bitch, I want Pokemon cards.
Right.
Bitch, I want money for my vacations or my debts. Bitch, I want this, I want, you know? And it's just like somebody going out of the way to get something that I did not ask for and then having asked me what I wanted for Christmas, like, what was the fucking point? Don't ask me shit then and just buy me stuff. And I feel like if she had the discussion with him of what she wanted, that there may have been an ask, but that's not necessarily true. So her behavior again was gross because that would have been. I still am going to be appreciative of anything anybody gets me. Don't get me wrong, but I feel honestly on a deeper level because of my psychology bullshit and like how much I read people, like somebody was not listening to me, and that shit hurts my fucking feelings. Like,
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
That's where I'm at with that. Like, it's not really about what you couldn't get me. It's about what you were able to. Like, she asked for extreme gifts. So this situation in particular, like, might have been completely wrong. Like, but if I were in the situation, like, I don't usually ask for extreme gifts, and if I do, I always ask for, like, I like books. Books are a great gift. Buy me a book. Buy me a book that means something to you. That's an amazing gift to me.
Okay, so if he showed up with some motherfucking Victoria's Secret expensive panties, you gonna say no because you wanted a book?
Yeah, I'm gonna be annoyed because I don't even like Victoria's Secret number one. Because I buy my shit from Adore Me and I buy my shit from Savage Fenty, and that means you're not paying attention. I don't like that. Why are you buying me Victoria's Secret?
Wait, Rain, the real question is, are you gonna start punching the bags and eating that shit? Why did
I'm saying, the behavior was absolutely gross. Like, I'm not gonna behave like that. I'm gonna be thankful. But I'm gonna be extremely upset and disappointed in the fact that you clearly were not fucking listening to me. Like, for me, getting those gifts that I did not ask for is equating to me that you did not fucking listen to me.
Yeah, the only other question that kind of floated into my head from this while Raiden was speaking was, like, is this video from, like, the first time he fucked up and didn't get the right thing? Or is this from, like, the most recent time he fucked up and didn't get the right thing?
Probably.
That's also fair.
I mean, that's true.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, maybe he fucked
up. The behavior, no matter what, the behavior is disgusting.
Yes,
like,
I felt like that was over the top. Like, come on, man.
Like, no matter what, the behavior is disgusting. That's 100. I think we can all agree.
Like, I can understand the anger, but the way she acted, probably.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that's an instant dick killer. Like any lady that acts like that, I can't even get hard enough to have makeup sex with you. Because I'm so fucking disgusted with your attitude and shit. Yeah. That's crazy.
I respect that. Yeah, absolutely.
Because I feel like, if I fucked up, but I still came with something. I still didn't I didn't just not do shit and then you mad because I forgot and I didn't do shit. Like, damn, at least give me one or two. Fuck. And I just feel like, okay, if you mad, be mad internally. Maybe have a talk. We'll talk about it the next time this holiday or birthday or whatever comes around. You can really reiterate the point that this is what the fuck you really are wanting, But like, and there's ways you could do it. You don't have to be like a total bitch about that shit. Like, she just flipped out. Like, it was. Like, she fucking like he like forgot to pick up her child from school or something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that would fit more, yeah.
Yeah. If this motherfucker, this is the third time this week that you had my child up at the school waiting because the bus, cuss his stupid motherfucking ass out. Regardless if he showed up with food, he still was late and all kind of shit. But this, I don't know. I don't think that person should be cussed out like that.
Next.
Wow. I could have bought her nothing. I'm just saying, like, I'm grateful. I just don't understand why she was fucking bawling on the floor. She practically was kicking and screaming. Bro, I can't.
Right.
Like, I can understand being disappointed. I definitely have felt that, but the whole screaming and punching bags and ignoring your child, that's the thing that pissed me off. Like, that baby screaming, but yeah, you mad because you got, like, the wrong brand.
Yeah, and it's like the priorities are so crazy in that. So I don't know how to take that. Okay, all right. Let's see. Next one here. This lady says she's got the recipe to understand the difference between what are women and what are girls. All right.
Yeah, it's usually age.
You know, but she feel like there's a mental recipe to it. And let's take a peek. Let's hear what she's got to say.
Man, let me tell you something. Sometimes you guys are confusing silly women who are
She's
not
a cutie
really
pie,
women.
too, though.
They're in womanly bodies, but they're little girls in their mind. I have experienced and watched grown females who actually have good men and will treat them like crap, all because they have a ignorant mentality. Now, there's many different reasons and excuses. Some of us are attracted to drama. We're attracted to toxicity. And literally, we are dealing with baggage from past relationships or what have you. And we will literally have a good man and push him away. We will treat them like they are a secondary option. They will give all the attention, and we won't give back the attention that we're given. All because you are dealing with a damaged little girl, not a woman. Any woman who's telling you that you're too good to be true, that you're too perfect, run far, far away. Because those are the women that will damage you. And then you don't even want to deal with women who have the integrity, who have the smarts,
What up, Kitsune?
who have the loyalty, who have everything that you want. There's women out here like myself who would love to be with the so-called you too perfect dude. The problem is, what a lot of women will do is settle for a man that they're not attracted to and try to be in a relationship with them. And this is why you have that conflict. They are not attracted to you, but they want those qualities. They want to be treated like a queen. They want you to follow them. They want you to give them all their attention. And this is what has some of you guys confused. Because you have been with a silly woman who you've been giving all that attention to, and they tell you that, you giving me too much attention, you know, blah, blah, blah. That is not true. The reason they're saying that is because they aren't fully attracted to you. Because if it was a man that they were fully attracted to, they would want that attention. They would want you blowing up their phone. They would want you texting them 24/7. They would want you up under them because they like men who do that. But when they are settling for a man who they are less attracted to, all those things become an irritant. So don't get it confused. You all have put women in this so-called category when you're really talking about little girls who don't know what they want. Don't confuse us with them, okay? A real woman wants a man to be all up in her business, all up about her, all showing love and affection. We want that. Little girls who don't know what they want don't want that.
And there it is. So
I can't wait to talk about this one.
All right, let you know what? Let's start with the male perspective. Let's
I want the ladies to go first, man.
You sure? Right, you sure? All right. Let's get Bella. Go ahead.
Sure, yes, sir.
Okay, so I kind of agree with her, but her reasoning is a little weird. So she was saying how, oh, these women are only this way because they're girls or blah, blah, blah. Maybe. The problem becomes when she said that she wants a guy, girls want a guy, or women want a guy that just, gives them too much attention, be all up on them. That's not necessarily true for all women. We're not universally wanting a guy, wanting to check our phones and be extra to us. A lot of us just want to just coexist and be fine with that. But then again, maybe it's because I'm not a quote-unquote girl or whatever her description of a girl is. But I don't know, man. It's spotty. It's like yes and no.
Because she has some valid points, right?
Right, she definitely did.
She did have some valid points, especially
some parts kind of fell apart, you know.
Especially with the choice of like trying to, you know, basically saying some women settle and they try to go for what they're not attracted to, but they want the treatment.
That's not true. People's tastes change.
Yeah,
when I was a teen, I used to like corny boys with cornrows and fucking Air Force Ones and shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit now.
Right.
It's stupid.
It's
like, come on now.
People change. That's what it is. And she didn't really, way she was talking, she didn't account for that. She just was like, in general, this shouldn't be the narrative. And it's like, but, you know, some people may go from bad boys to good guys. They may, you know, they may have you know, and it's not even necessarily an attraction thing. It's people people's lives change and you become something that's more important than other things may be higher on your list, you know? A motherfucker that's financially you know, independent, a motherfucker that's got drive instead of some lousy good-looking motherfucker. You know he ain't shit, but he but knocking the bottom out. And when you're young, that's what's important. But when when you start growing in yourself, you know, you start realizing, you know what? This shit is pointless. I'm not getting anywhere with it. It's
because I can do that shit myself, to be honest.
Right.
I don't need a man to do that. I can literally do that myself. So I'm not gonna just take on some boy that's gonna be sitting on my couch all day, eating my food, doing nothing. I'd rather just be by myself. So yeah, no.
All right. Struggle. So what you thinking, man? You thinking she's got the recipe, or what?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't lie to none of y'all in here. I completely forgot what she said after 2 minutes. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I'm drunk as fuck. But what I will say is she was fine as hell.
She was, dog. I swear to God.
Let
me pull her back up, dude. She was fine as fuck.
She was bad as fuck.
Dude, look how bad she is, dude.
Rewatch the video.
She is fire.
You know what? You know what? Bella had a great idea. Let me rewatch the video real quick.
Dude, she's fire, man.
Because I had some opinions.
Sometimes you guys
look at those eyes,
silly women who are not really women. They're in womanly bodies, but they're little girls in their mind. I have experienced and watched grown females who actually have good men and will treat them like crap, all because they have a ignorant mentality. Now, there's many different reasons and excuses. Some of us are attracted to drama. We're attracted to toxicity. And literally, we are dealing with baggage from past relationships or what have you. And we will literally have a good man and push him away. We will treat them like they are a secondary option. They will give all the attention and we won't give back the attention that we're given. All because you are dealing with a damaged little girl, not a woman. Any woman who's telling you that you're too good to be true, that you're too perfect, run far, far away. Because those are the women that will damage you. And then you don't even want to deal with women who have the integrity, who have the smarts, who have the loyalty, who have everything that you want. There's women out here like myself who would love to be with the so-called you too perfect dude. The problem is, what a lot of women will do is settle for a man that they're not attracted to and try to be in a relationship with them. And this is why you have that conflict. They are not attracted to you, but they want those qualities. They want to be treated like a queen. They want you to follow them. They want you to give them all their attention. And this is what has some of you guys confused. Because you have been with a silly woman who you've been giving all that attention to. And they tell you that, you giving me too much attention, you know, blah, blah, blah. That is not true. The reason they're saying that is because they aren't fully attracted to you. Because if it was a man that they were fully attracted to, they would want that attention. They would want you blowing up their phone. They would want you texting them 24/7. They would want you up under them.
You can go in and pause it. I got my idea.
All right. So there you go.
I forgot what she had said.
Okay.
But as soon as she said that, I got it. I have gotten hit with the YouTube perfect thing 2 times in my life.
Are you serious?
I am dead ass. I would not lie
Are
about
you
this shit right
fucking
now.
serious?
I have gotten hit with the YouTube Perfect twice in my life. And the one time, the one out of them 2 times, I dated the girl. This is why I have sworn off. This is why I have sworn off broken people.
Right.
As a option of dating, because that shit was not a good relationship for me. Like it was like me making up for all of the faults. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's literally what it was. I have gotten the YouTube Perfect. That YouTube Perfect shit is when she said run, niggas in the chat, niggas in everybody who's streaming chat right now that's listening, dudes, listen to this woman when she said run.
That's true though, because who pushes somebody away that is too perfect?
YouTube Perfect,
Right.
YouTube Do you know what I would love? I would love to say YouTube Perfect opportunity come here. Like what you mean? YouTube Perfect buy? Is that not the fucking insanity, son? If I found the golden nugget underground and I'd be like, damn, this shit too gold, and drop that shit back there, you know what I'm saying? And am I not a crazy ass nigga for not picking up the opportunity?
You crazy as fuck, man.
Nick, bro, please, if you see somebody say, and I wouldn't say this about nobody that, cause mental health problems is real.
Yes,
I get it. I got them. Everybody got them.
They are.
But if the person is sitting here saying YouTube Perfect, please do not waste the year and a half that I wasted. Please don't waste the year and a half that I wasted, bruh.
Damn, man.
Please
That's crazy,
don't waste
dog.
that shit, man.
Wait, man. She really straight up came to you and
she straight up and said that, and I still dated her for a year and a half. Nigga, hold on,
dude. You
know
fucked up with that, dude. Crazy? That's crazy.
You know what's
dog.
crazy? Cause I was really too perfect for her, bruh. Like, nigga, that shit was wild. Her life was fucked.
That's what I'm saying, dog. So you know what type of situation you got put in by just that statement alone, dog.
Bro, I was young. I mean, I'm still young, but don't get me wrong, I'm still young. But I was really young, nigga. I was 21. I was straight up 21.
Oh, yeah, you fresh.
Like, damn. Like, her shit, she fucked up in life. I thought I was fucked up in life anyway. Tell me, you too perfect for me. I still took a chance. I dated her for a year and a half, nigga. That shit was fucking dusty.
Dude,
don't do it.
I can't even imagine what that relationship was like for that year.
Don't do it, bro.
Was it like a lot of like missed text messages?
I can tell you what it was a whole lot of. Imagine carrying shit on your back for a year and a half. The fuck?
Fuck that.
It was carrying shit on your back for a year and a half.
Fuck that.
You was the main carry, the main push, nigga. You was the tank in the relationship.
So you always had to reach out, right? Like you always had to reach out.
Let me put this in gamer scenario. You was the tank in the scenario with no healer.
Oh shit.
You was the tank with no healer,
you bound to fucking get KO'd.
You took all the damage with no love back. Like that's what it was, bro. It was you was the tank with.
Damn, man.
I think he muted.
You muted.
Mute it.
Sorry, you was the tank with no healer.
Dude, so was that a lot of like you were pushing to do stuff, right?
It was a lot
you were sending text messages, you were calling.
You know how some tanks got self heals?
Yes.
They supposed to use. I was using self heals on other people.
Oh shit!
It was using self heals on them. It was using self heals on their fucking personal status, and me fucking carrying everything in my life to try to make their life better. Without focusing on me, nigga, it was a whole lot of bullshit.
Did you?
That's what it was.
Were you the one who broke it off?
Oh hell yeah, I was unhappy. I just at the end of the day, I like, bro. You know what? You know it's fucked up. I broke it off on one of my homies' birthdays. We went to the casino. I got drunk as hell at the casino on his birthday. It was like, bro, fuck it, I'm done, bro.
What?
I'm done. I broke up with my ex on one of my niggas' birthdays. Like I couldn't even take it no more, bro. I couldn't take it no more, bro. I did.
You made somebody else's occasion somber.
I'm sorry.
Damn, man.
End of the day, fellas listening, if she said it's too good to be true, Please.
Get the fuck out.
Please.
You know, yeah, you know, that phrase that you're too perfect for me or you're too good for me and shit. It's just like, why not just say that you don't want to fuck around like that? Or why not just say, you know, I don't have the feelings that you have and I'm just trying to just actually end it right here. Because if someone feels like you too good for them, then that means if you're willing to rate yourself low just to put somebody up in that moment, it's a weird situation. And it seems very condescending. And I don't know. I couldn't do that. I just fucking couldn't do it. It's just hell no. I'm done. As soon as she said that, I'm done right there. Fuck you. Oh, I'm too good for you? Well, then I am then. And I'm the fuck out. And I'm going to go to somebody that actually appreciates somebody that they feel like is a catch. I've never heard of somebody that feels like you're a catch and they got to let you go. That makes no fucking sense at all to me. So that's a red flag right there.
That's a bunch of red
That's
flags.
a huge
bouquet.
That's a bouquet. That's a super bouquet. Shit. I don't know. All right. Here's the last one for today. We're gonna do this. We're gonna run this last one.
I feel like my bad. I was muted, but I feel like in my generation, because y'all older than me, right?
Yes.
In my generation, treating somebody nice is a fucking commodity. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, man.
And I'm talking about 20 to 25-year-olds. You know what I mean? 20 to 26-year-olds. That's me. That's what I represent. Doing the basic due diligence that y'all had to do is fucking weird to us. Like, we see that shit and don't know how to comprehend that shit. Like, damn, this person is treating us like a fucking human.
Wow. But that's crazy to me, though. Right?
No, don't get me wrong. That look, and I got the benefit of hanging around with old heads. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people my age don't fuck with y'all opinion. I do. I take y'all word into consideration, y'all times into consideration. A lot of people don't got the luck like I do. Like, I got a lot of old friends. People my age don't got a lot of old friends.
They need,
you know what I'm saying?
They definitely need some.
Every new generation need OGs, and I be telling people that, but don't nobody listen. But I'm saying that I feel like, me personally, we need to take a little bit after y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all didn't have the Twitters and the Tinders and the Bumbles and shit that we got that completely disintegrate all types of social interaction.
Wait, we had Black Planet though.
I mean, but y'all was talking on there. Y'all was talking on there, right?
Yeah,
y'all wasn't just saying "Hey, hi" emoji. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's true. We
was
was actually
speaking.
having real ass conversations on that motherfucker.
So I feel like people that in my generation need to take out for y'all shit. Because honestly, if I'm being real, my generation, if we got our way, nigga, TikTok will rule the world. If we had our way. I as much as I disagree with TikTok, everybody in my generation fuck with TikTok.
Dude, TikTok's algorithm is fucked up too, dude.
Nigga, that shit is foul.
Dude, that algorithm
people in my
crazy.
generation literally do not like fuck Twitch, because Twitch is a different atmosphere. Twitch is for entertainers and people that's trying to at least get this shit. Peep this. Niggas sorry. What I'm gonna talk about is my personal experience right now. Ladies, the females of my generation, if I talk to a lot, like if I go on a dating site right now, which I'm on, the ladies in my generation, 20 to 26 years old people, the ladies don't know how to fucking talk.
Dude, that's crazy, man. Like, just
y'all wonder why I go after MILFs all the time. Y'all wonder why I go after older women. They know how to speak a conversation.
So you can't have a general conversation.
Literally respond with a reaction, bro. You know how the fuck do you continue a conversation off a reaction, y'all?
Wait,
if they respond to your reaction, you know how no, not even emoji. Not even emoji. Emoji is different. Emoji is them sending or something. In a reaction is them reacting to your post.
Right.
No, to your text message. And you literally don't have nothing to go off of. She laughed at your text message.
That's it? Like just an LOL
laughing off your
shit?
text message. No,
Oh,
not even a LOL. Not even. I wish I could give her a LOL. She didn't send shit back. You sent the message. She fucking got a like above your message. That's you supposed to go off of that.
Oh
How the
shit!
fuck you conversate off of that, bro? How do you conversate off of a like of your message? How do you continue the conversation? The people my age cannot continue it. That's when I'm so surprised when I find somebody my age that can continue a conversation and have an interest on, because literally they just do dumb shit. It's just dumb shit.
Well, you know that's crazy, man. But you know what? I think the idiot syndrome, like not being able to have a conversation, kind of is in all gen. But I think it's just more prevalent now because people are not connected in the same way. You know, because you have internet and stuff like that. So that being right there next to somebody having a conversation is not the norm now. It's really not. We're online, we're having a digital conversation. A lot of shortcuts are taken when you're online. It's not like even text messages is longer than just having a message, a DM conversation or something like that. So I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just the lack of really, I have nothing to say. I can just like it, and that encompasses everything that I do feel
that
about
is
that.
ass, though.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not really having a conversation. Right.
The liking part.
Right.
That, like, out of every text message I've ever received, the person that react as a response is probably the one that pissed me off the most. Because it's like, I will carry your conversation if you want. But there's no possible way I can carry a conversation off of you liking the message that I sent. How the fuck am I supposed to bounce off of myself?
Wait, so so there was no reply back. If we treat the
conversation as a ping pong, how the fuck am I bounce off myself? How do I bounce off of myself for your entertainment? Nigga, what the fuck am I gonna do? You giving me literally nothing.
Wasn't she fired?
She likes the way you play wall ball.
Fuck it, nigga. I don't give a fuck if she look like the baddest bitch I ever known. If that bitch is boring, I'm not going. Fuck the baddest. I don't give a fuck if you look like Zazie Beetz. If Zazie Beetz is a boring bitch, I will have another celebrity crush. Best believe. It's no way, cause what the fuck? What do you do? At certain points, bitches. I ain't gonna call. I don't want to call people bitches, but fuck y'all. If you a boring ass bitch, you a boring ass bitch. I cannot bounce the conversation off of myself, bro. That is literally not how rubber work. You don't bounce rubber off each other. I mean, off yourself, bro.
You know what? I think that's kind of a general consensus, though, because like, just being able to communicate with somebody.
Niggas do the same shit.
I know, and we do, because you know sometimes we don't communicate well either. We're like
facts. I'm not saying
you know,
I am not. Don't think I'm defending the niggas. I just don't talk to niggas.
I know that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have no experience with niggas. I'm talking about what I got experiences with.
Yeah, we only get experience with us because we're.
I don't talk with niggas, bro. But so if niggas is doing the same shit, ladies, then y'all need to speak on these niggas because they tripping.
You know
they
what?
tripping. It's two ladies in here. Are these niggas tripping?
These niggas stay tripping. Like, nobody knows how to have a conversation no more, and that's why I just fucking don't want to talk to these niggas. Like, y'all think it's like, oh, like, she don't like niggas. Like, no, because y'all don't know how to talk. Like, as soon as you start talking, I get bored. I get fucking disrespected. I don't want to be around you, and I would rather you not be in my space. So please don't even talk to me. Like, fuck me and let me leave. Like, that's why I fucked once and I did. I don't have time for that shit, bro. They don't know how to talk to niggas nowadays. Like, I had a nigga the other day tell me, this nigga I fucked, he had the audacity to tell me that he needs to teach me sarcasm. And I'm like, first of all,
what?
Had you considered that what you were saying was not funny? And then I was like, second of all,
that was a good one.
Did you consider that, you know, maybe what you were saying was related to something that I have not learned about you yet?
Right.
And he was like, yeah, it's the second one. I was like, okay, so then don't sit here and tell me you need to teach me sarcasm. Nigga, I am a registered, passed the test, certified behavior technician. I understand behavior, nigga. I read it for a living, literally. Don't play with me, stupid ass.
That is crazy that he would have to act. He would be so narcissistic to say that he would have to teach you something in order to understand the hilarity of it. And it's like, well, I'm like, if it's funny, it's naturally funny. That's the point.
Thank you.
Funny
And he's just not funny. He's not funny. Like, and like,
you this inside joke.
I'm gonna toot my horn. Because I'm funny as hell. I'm mad fucking funny. Like, every other thing out my mouth is funny. I like to talk shit. Okay, and I just like to laugh, and the way that I articulate things is funny to niggas apparently. Because sometimes I be talking real shit and that shit be funny. You can't sit here and force funny. Forcing funny don't make funny, bro. It just don't.
And can I piggyback off Rain shit? Forcing funny. I'm gonna literally reiterate what she just said. Forcing funny does not make it funny, nigga. Do you hear me? You cannot force funny, nigga. There's not a fucking man on this earth that can force funny, nigga. If you're not funny, you're not ever gonna be funny, bro. It's period. Nigga, it's not just not what you is, bro. You might as well. You better off trying to make a fucking stack because niggas not about to fuck with you because you're humor. Nigga, bitches not gonna fuck with you because you're humor because you're not funny, nigga. You're not funny. Niggas ain't never laughed at your jokes. You didn't sit at the fucking lit ass lunch table. Stop. You're not that guy, bro.
You wasn't dropping no dozens.
Stop.
You was not doing none of that shit.
You literally paid for your friends. Shut the fuck up. Stop it, bro. Come on, man. If you're not funny, you're not funny. Just eat the L and fucking get some bands so bitches will fuck with you, bro. Come on, man.
It's what it is, bro. Term of what Struggle is saying is they were a legend in their own mind.
Right. But you know, people get exposed like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just, it sticks out like a sore thumb.
People do get exposed. You know, the people that get exposed is the people that was copying off somebody that nobody knew.
Yep. And then once it come out, it's like, yikes.
It's like when they run out of content, it's like, ew, nigga, you were never funny to begin with. You know what I'm saying? I never copied off nobody that nobody knew. Y'all didn't know me. I copied off myself. But, you know what I'm saying? I can keep it going.
Right.
But other people cannot keep that shit going.
Well,
it's not sustainable.
It's not effort. It's just copying.
It's just copying. Eventually, you run out of material. I mean, people that's natural can't run out of material. I cannot run out of material, bro. It's no way I can run out of material because I'm not self.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Other people that try to imitate run out of that shit. They be searching and studying and doing fucking homework on other people. You can't do that all the time. You run out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
I don't know.
It's just different.
I would be mad as fuck if somebody told me they needed to teach me fucking sarcasm. I'd be like, sorry.
What I'm trying to understand is just like, and you know what? Like, I would love it if at some point during this podcast we could dive into like, how toxic masculinity intersects with, how men behave with women.
Start it up right now. We'll take us out with this.
Okay. So basically, in my experience personally, as a super slut, I have talked to a lot of men. And I often find that they always want to teach me something, or they always think I don't know something. One of the things I've come across is like having a discussion with a man, and then they're like, hey, what are you working on? What is your goal for life? Blah, blah, whatever. And I'm like, hey, this is my goal. This is what I'm working towards, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, well, but you should do this.
But
no.
I don't remember asking you what I should do to facilitate my dreams. And I don't remember telling you that I was not doing anything to facilitate my dreams. So I feel like men often come from a place where they have to provide, and they feel like providing has to start with information, and that information that they're providing has to pertain directly to the person and how they can do better for themselves. I feel like that psychologically is reflected on, you know, their toxic masculinity, which was inherently, you know, brought into them because if they're experiencing a behavior that makes them feel like they need to say something or instruct women on how to do better, then there's clearly toxic masculinity in there, especially when it wasn't asked for. But anyway, it's really, for me, it comes to a place where it's like, I'm just trying to talk to you and get to know you, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to get to know you. Like, why did you have to come out of your face and tell me about what I should be doing for myself? And then me, as a psychology degree, I read that as you're hiding something. Or there's things about me, about you that you don't want me to know because you are trying to facilitate for this conversation by focusing on me and my problems and my issues and not sharing anything about yourself. And a lot of people don't realize that that's a way that could come off to some people. And I'm sure that they're doing it with the best of intentions, but the source of that is negative.
You know what? I feel like there's a time and a place to interject when you're trying to say, I want to teach you something, right? Like, let me struggle with it for you to try to apply help. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yes,
Like,
absolutely.
you know, and some people that just automatically assume and have the audacity, that is like the toxic mentality. That's the, I know she doesn't know this, so I'm gonna fucking say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna say it because if I don't say it, she will never fucking get it. You
Exactly.
know, because she just doesn't know any better, and I know better. So maybe I can show her the way. And it's like, just because you bombed, just because your fucking joke bombed, doesn't mean that you need to control me to love it. You know,
Right.
like that joke sucked dick. I'm not
Right, and
laughing at that. That shit's trash. Like,
and that's what it is for me with the psychology, because it comes back to this person not being able to identify that something they said may not have been funny. When I say something and I don't get laughs, I'm like, damn, all right, that fell. You know, that was the L.
Right.
Whatever. I like being funny. I like that being a characteristic of my person. So I don't really try to be funny, but like I do have moments where like I put something out there and I think it's gonna be funny and it's not. It happens to us all. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, well, that was funny, y'all didn't get it. Like, no, it wasn't fucking funny, and that's something I can reflect on for myself. I can think about why it's not funny, who I told the joke to. Maybe it'll be funnier in a different crowd.
Right.
I can reflect on that as a person, but I feel like men don't take that moment to be like, damn, it was me. I wasn't funny. They're like looking for, no, you were the problem. You need to learn sarcasm. And that's something I've experienced consistently with men. Like, you know, they don't, I'm not saying it's all men. Obviously, it's not all men. It's never all men when I say men. But it's not, it's a very consistent thing that I have been able to experience, unfortunately.
Well, that's just. Oh, and remember we talked about this earlier in the show. We all have that, and I'm guilty of that myself. I'm not going to say that I didn't have some of the toxic male shit, because that's just, you know, I'm an old school dude. So there's just certain things there that you were taught, and stuff that you saw on TV and other influences in your life that kind of build your mentality on some things, right? Like when I feel like I should propose, right? Like I don't want my wife to propose to me. I feel like that is a latent honor. That's a special thing that is saved for me as groom, me as, you know, I want to set this up as just my male mentality. And it may not even be, you know, if she wants to marry me, that's great, because that means that there's the love there. But I feel like that moment where I should be the one that's wanting for you to accept, you know? And that's just a strong, toxic male thing and I don't want to say even toxic male thing. It's just a latent male thing, you know. We men and women,
absolutely.
you know, men and women, we do have our own things. Like they're just certain things,
absolutely.
You know, which when we're talking about the nurturing side, you know, that's not a latent male thing. Now, having a man that is a nurturer is great. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that means that man actually has a grounded care. You know, a lot of men, we care, but we care from the outside, just because of our just how our nature is. But having somebody that is fully like a natural, like that, natural care like that, that's a little different. But women just inherently are that. Women are just, they care. That's why they always say the women are compassionate. Women are the ones that are more compassionate than men. Even if you look at the prisons, right? You look at an all-female prison, it's not the same energy like you get from a male prison where all the toxic masculinity that's all locked in one square. You know what I'm saying? You got the nature all locked into one square. You got the toxic masculinity locked in one square, and you get different outcomes. You know, women's prisons don't have the same lockdowns and shit like that, because it doesn't go down like that. You know, it's survival mentality kicks in, the nature kicks in. Men, we get to arguing. We want to see who dick bigger. We want to fucking who can rule the spot. I'm the alpha. I'm ruling this block. Blah 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 blah. And that's where that comes from. It's just internal, and I can admit that.
Absolutely.
You know, I can admit to having some of those. Like, being like feel like I should be taking care of home, right? I don't know what it is. I just feel like, okay, as man, as husband, I want to make sure my wife is all right. I want to make sure that my daughter's all right. I want to make sure that my home is protected. I want to make sure these bills is fucking paid, because I feel like that is a male latent responsibility. Even though that times have changed in society and people make more money than ever, and that's not a normal thing now. But just mentally, that's just my mindset. I just feel like that is what I need to do. I need to take care. That is something
inherent.
It's just inherent. It's something that I want to do, right?
Yeah. And but the thing is that this is the complicated part of all this shit. Because there are lessons within toxic masculinity that are valuable.
Facts, though, right? And see, some won't admit that. I'm glad you said that.
But the essence of toxic masculinity, the source, the purpose, is what is toxic. Because it does not allow men to feel. It does not allow men to express.
True.
It does not allow a space for men to be human. It only allows them the space to be men. And what men has been defined as by society. So I do not at all agree with toxic masculinity because it harbors all of those things. But there are, unfortunately, still lessons within toxic masculinity that are extremely valuable in teaching anybody. Because, unfortunately, women are victims of toxic masculinity too, which is a whole nother topic.
Well, because you ladies have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your nature side kicks in, and you think that maybe the more I do, the less toxic it'll be.
Exactly.
And that's incorrect, because the person is already latent toxic. They already have that internal toxicity, and that's not something that you can weed out by nature in somebody. All you're doing really is fostering that toxicity. You're giving it a host, to foster. But some people mistake, and the crazy thing about it is there are certain aspects of like heavy masculinity, right, that are I would say kind of like a plus. And the reason why I say that is because as protectors, right, something dangerous is happening, right? What do real men do? Real men step up and stand in front of the danger, the inherent danger, right? We know our woman's strong. We know that she's not going to take any of this shit, but we feel like as man, we will take the brunt of whatever this danger is, because that is my protection kicking in, right? Even though yes, you may be a strong individual, but that's just how I feel about it. I should step in. This situation looks crazy. I don't want my wife to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Because it could get to a point where it becomes a physical issue. And if we're talking physicalities, I mean, let's be real here. Men can handle a physical situation. I would say just physically be able to handle a physical situation stronger than how women can handle it. And it really depends on the situation too. If it's a guy and he's going too far, do I let my wife sit there and argue with him because she's a strong black woman and I know that she's not finna give a fuck about how this dude feel? Or do as a man step in and say, wait, yes, she's strong. Yes, she's not going to let this motherfucker talk to her any type of way. But this dude is a dude. And he probably is strong. And I need to step in as that equalizer. You see what I'm saying? And that's where that's a I don't want to say a latent toxic part, but that is a male thing. We feel like we should be that wall to protect from that danger. And that's just one of the good things that comes out of that. And, some men have to foster that. That's where the problem is. They don't foster the strong traits. They foster the other stuff, the controlling stuff. And I feel like this situation needs to be controlled, even if the situation already is controlled. I just need to have double control over it. Or I feel like I need to make the situation toxic because this is the energy that I want. I want it to always be exciting, regardless if it hurts her or not. You know, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and if she doesn't like it, she can move the fuck on. And, you know, you're not creating a safe space. You're just creating a space. It's not safe. It's not something that I trust. It's not something that I can relax in. And I'm always going to have this kind of mentality, you know, this mental mindset in the back of my mind thinking, is this really what I want to do? And see, that relationship gets shitty. There's a bunch of little things that you hold back that you're never going to talk about because of the arguments and all that stuff. And all that stuff builds up. And what do you got? Toxic relationship, toxic masculinity coming out. You know, her fucking bitchism is coming out because now she's mad as fuck and is tired and frustrated. And boom, there you go. Then you end up with what struggle I had to deal with when somebody tell you that you're too perfect for you. You know, you end up in that situation. So, I don't know. There's some good and bad in it, Rain. There's some good and bad in it because you got to remember there are parts. There are parts.
I know, but I think, unfortunately, that the parts that are good are only good as a reflection of the fact that people are not aware of how to be good, and they then take away from the only thing that they have learned, which is toxicness. And so within that, they both behave as good and bad because there are good and bad things in this thing. But being good doesn't necessarily have to be confound within toxic masculinity. And so because of that, I say it's all bad. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I feel you. You're like, you don't want to, you can't take the good with the bad because the bad is so bad. So yeah, I hear you on that. And I think that just and it's different in every man too, because you know Hindle may not be toxic. He may have some qualities where he feel like he needs to step in, you know. But does that mean that he's toxic because you know? But I mean, there's like I said, you have man, and then you have male toxic, you know, toxicity, and then you have the boy syndrome, right? You have those, and then the same thing for women. You have real woman, you have the bitch, you know, and then you have little girl who just doesn't fucking get it, and is every decision that she makes is clueless, just like the little boy. The decisions that he make doesn't help. There's no drive. There's no, I just want to fucking lay back and let somebody take care of me, you know, and that's disgusting too. All right.
Yeah.
Like the thing I find with like other men or males that you run into, there's the ones that are like, I guess it falls in the toxic category. The ones that they think they're giving you advice, but they're just telling you how to do shit that you didn't ask for.
Facts.
Exactly. Like that's my whole thing.
Facts.
Yeah, which sounded like what you were.
Yeah, because to tell you that he needed to teach you sarcasm, it's like you didn't even understand that whole concept of what sarcasm was, right? Like he took like a whole like livelihood away from you. Like he just treated you.
And I'm sorry, but do we know who I am? Because I think we know who I am.
Because you
have some inkling.
So I had to hit him. Okay, so I had to hit him with the degree because, like, besides the fact that I'm just one of the most sarcastic and never speaking in a serious tone bitch, this nigga does not have a certification to be a registered behavior technician. Behavior technicians read behavior, baby. That includes sarcasm, because sarcasm as a language is a mode of behavior. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
That's crazy that person thought your mind was small enough to not understand.
You know how many? Do you know how many men I talk to that think that? That's why I brought up this topic, because this is a regular thing I have to deal with, and a lot of men just call me a stupid bitch because I'm smarter than them, and they can't. Like, I know I'm always seeming like a bitch, but actually,
it seemed fine to me.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Hindle. But, like, I really do not talk to these niggas the way that I talk. Like, I'm really like, hey, what's up? Like, let me get to talk about, like, you know, let me talk about you. Let's figure this out. And then, like, they say some shit, and then I'm uncomfortable, and I express my discomfort, and then it's a fucking problem. Like, they're not used to bitches speaking up for themselves. They're used to bitches just either ghosting them, I guess, in response to them saying some shit they're not, shouldn't have said. or just responding with pleasantries. And I'm not that bitch. I'm gonna call you out on your shit, and they don't like that. And then when I call them out on it, I discuss the psychology, I discuss the whole situation as to why I did call them out on it, and then I'm a stupid bitch, you know. So it's just like, it's frustrating because I say all the time, like, men don't like me, and I don't say that as a joke. Like, men do not like me. They fuck me. They love fucking me. They love fucking me.
Well, because pussy is different than personality,
exactly.
right?
But they don't like me. They do not like me. As a matter of fact, they love to fuck me because they don't like me.
Well, it's a conquer thing. And I'm just being real with you, right? Like, I'm just thinking for a man, you know, the male mentality. We feel like we got the cocky bitch. We got her.
And that's why I don't. But that's why I don't give them that pussy though. Like as soon as I see that shit is off, you'll never get this. What does Borat say? Fuck out of here. You're not getting this pussy.
Not to interrupt, but I still find it fine. It's like they think it's somehow conquering a woman when you fuck that way. But I'm just like,
you're absolutely
like
right.
if a guy just sits in a chair wrong, he's done for the rest of the day.
I don't know if it's that fine.
If you sit in the wooden chair backwards, and just settle myself.
I think what it is.
Like, you were pretty much done.
I think we just need to really have real conversations about shit and stop trying to assume stuff. And I think that's the biggest thing, right? Like, we need to just
I'm
really.
I'm gonna say I wholeheartedly agree with Danny.
Yep.
I'm gonna say I wholeheartedly agree with Danny. But I will say also, for my generation, I'm speaking for the 23-year-olds and up, and to the 20s, we not ready for that. And by we, I mean you niggas. Because y'all do not know how to communicate. I'm talking to my generation, Gen Z. I'm talking to these niggas. Y'all need to stop communicating in TikTok language. Talk like a normal fucking human, and maybe we can get somewhere, you dirty Gen Z bitches. Please stop talking like a internet slave. What the fuck are y'all doing? All right, I'm out. That's all I wanted to say.
That's why you got it. That's
to my generation. That's what the message I want to deliver to my generation. Gen Z, stop talking like internet fucking robots and talk like people. Because I cannot have a conversation with you when you talking like a TikTok quote bot, bro. Please stop. Stop. Talk to like a normal person.
Man,
please. You know how hard it is to talk to bitches that's fucking 21?
You know what?
I'm 23.
I'm trying to think,
and nigga,
man.
I can't even fucking... nigga, they be referencing TikToks like every 5 seconds. You know a TikTok sound that sound like this? You know this that sound like this? I'm like, bitch, I don't use TikTok. Can you talk like regular? Can you say hi? Like, what the fuck?
Yo, I just got on TikTok and I hate it so much.
Do y'all see why I like older women? Do y'all see why I fucking rep MILFs like that?
I see where you said MILFs can only DM.
What the fuck I gotta deal with is fucking TikTok bitches and fucking internet raised motherfuckers, man.
I can't
keep up with that.
I'm telling you, it was only a few times that I can remember where I felt like I was trying to talk to somebody, and it was like, is this bitch on? Like,
it's the age gap, bro. Like, and you know what's fucked up? I don't even have an age gap. I'm 30. I'm 23. And the bitches in my age gap, that's 23, literally talk like they was made from a robot.
You got an old soul, bro.
I swear I do.
When you say that, I'm thinking back. I'm trying to think back to like
all
the bitches I really hollered at. I'm like, it was only a select few that I felt
she did. All right, bet.
Just like,
all right, bet.
You don't understand, right? Like, there's only a select few where I feel like I was talking and air was going out of one ear and out the other. Like, it was literally, she didn't understand what the fuck I was talking about.
But you gotta understand.
But that was rare, though. That was rare. Usually, women just talk shit.
That shit is common, dog. Well, no. Let me rephrase.
We get ready to end it right now.
My age range is common. That shit common for my age range.
So,
because when I mess with older girls, that shit is cool. I gave it to Chop.
Well, then you fucking old soul. That's it.
Right. You got the old soul. You said MILF's gonna be DM, motherfucker. You already put it out there.
Or you're gonna have to mail order bride. Is that still a thing?
I hope not. I ain't trying to do that shit.
All right.
I gave it to her.
Let's get the fuck up out of here. Let's struggle. You staying live?
Oh yes, sir. I'm staying live for a couple hours. I got a whole other bottle to drink. I'm on the can of drink.
I'm getting ready to send them over so you can have more drunk people to talk
Let's
to.
go. Let's get it.
There you go. They incoming, bruh. They are incoming. All right, folks. Really do appreciate y'all chilling with us tonight. Shout out to Rain. Shout out to Bad Bella. Shout out to Hendel. Shout out to Hunter for a few seconds. All right, guys. Check out tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern time.
Not y'all shall not shout that Rain. What's going on?
I said Rain.
Oh, no. I thought you didn't. My bad.
I did. I said shout out to Rain. Shout out to Bad Bella. I shouted you out already. I got you.
I appreciate you,
voice went pixelated.
Oh, my voice went pixelated. I'm sorry. Shout out to Rain. Shout out to the homie Rain. You already know we green cousins. You know what I'm saying?
You know I gotta talk my shit, boy.
Hey, so now you got a VIP now.
But check us out 5 p.m. tomorrow for the Spider-Man spoiler cast. Bad Bella's gonna be hosting. So you already know it's going to go down. So if y'all want to check that out, make sure you know that if you come in to listen to spoilers. It's going to be spoiled out. So, all right, y'all. Love y'all. And we will holler at y'all later. Peace.
Yes.